Hello everyone, Curious Corduroy here, and the news that this year's E3 has been cancelled was confirmed by a few people involved with the show. Will Powers, who acts as PR for the gaming company Razer, has officially confirmed that he has received an email directly from the ESA that this year's E3 is a no-go. The event was scheduled to happen in person this summer, but was switched to an all-digital event due to concerns in regards to the pandemic. It doesn't help things that the Game Developers Conference that was held recently in person had a number of gaming professionals test positive for COVID. Axios' Steven Totila also confirms the cancellation with a statement reading, E3 will return in 2023 with a reinvigorated showcase that celebrates new and exciting video games and industry innovations. E3 2023 is expected to be both an online and in-person event. For gamers, this is a pretty disappointing blow. E3 is probably the most exciting event of the year. It's sort of like Christmas for gamers. The excitement of potential new reveals or updates to announced games is an absolute thrill. It's also probably the only time the term press conference will ever be interesting and hype-worthy. Even though they have said E3 will return next year, it's possible that it won't. The ESA has been mishandling the show for years, and the pandemic isn't helping things. Other companies have also opted to stay out of E3 proper and hold their own events. Nintendo has their directs, Sony does supersized state of plays, and Microsoft has their showcases. Even companies like Square Enix and Capcom have held their own digital showcases, along with the bigger companies like EA and Ubisoft, who have been integral parts of E3, also holding their own digital events. Industry vet Jeff Keighley has also created the Summer Games Fest over the last few years, which could seemingly take the place of E3. He's able to include popular industry vets as well as huge announcements for his shows, which sort of makes E3 redundant. Summer Games Fest also runs throughout the summer compared to E3, which runs throughout 1 week of June. Jeff also has the Video Game Awards that take place at the end of the year and also kind of acts like a second mini E3. As a gamer, it's a bummer knowing that E3 could potentially go away someday. As a kid, attending an E3 event was a bucket list item for me. Being able to go and visit all the booths and maybe a press conference or two sounded exciting. And even though E3 might sunset one day, the spirit of it will never go away. I think we'll always refer to the month of June as E3 season. So that's the video, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below in regards to the cancellation of this year's E3 and what do you think the future holds for E3 in general. I've had a lot of really exciting and fun and memorable memories watching E3 growing up. I remember Impulse would come over sometimes and we would sit and watch the press conferences together, and even though you would sometimes get a press conference or an E3 in general that was really disappointing, the hype and excitement leading up to those moments kind of made up for it. It's something that I'll always cherish and I will never forget. And even if E3 does go away someday, we'll always have those memories. So again, I would love to hear your comments below on what you think is going to happen and how you feel about this. I am Curious Corduroy. I will see you guys in the next video, and please remember to always be excellent to one another.